Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, it's postseason action between the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders and the Toledo Mud Hens. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jim Gage will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Stepping into the box, Robbie Lynch. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Robbie Lynch.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
First pitch, 7-0-6.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
At the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Before the first pitch, a check at first. Runner's back. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Oh, he's in there.
Hey, they're seeing this pitcher well right now. They were obviously paying attention in the hitters meeting. He's found a barrel to the first 2 guys to start this game. Now he's got to worry about the middle of the order.
Into the box, Anthony Volpe, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He swings and grounds it to short. Played on the backhand. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Kevin Moss.
Standing in, Kevin Moss, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And right into the shift. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Gage has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least one or two guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
Now at the plate, DeAndre Rudolph. First pitch of the at-bat. Right side, but it's well fouled.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Fouled off. Three runs already home here. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Rudolph at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
That's popped up. Goodrum shading to his right, and that retires the side. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. Scranton leads it 3-0. Emmett Rodriguez is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Settling in now, Chauncey Hogsett. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Mudhens, the third baseman, number
And now
60.
pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Rodriguez, 28 years old. He offers up a 2-seamer, a changeup, a slider, and a curveball. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Driven nicely into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Just goes to show if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Stepping in now, Parker Meadows as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Volpe takes it in, and there's 1 away.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping in, Riley Green. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. No balls and a strike to count. A man at third with one away. Sent on the ground out to second. Lynch has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Spencer Templeton. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. Scranton leads it 3-1.
Leading off for Scranton Wilkes-Barre, the catcher, Brian Aubrey.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a line drive. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Standing in now, James Yancey. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stewart waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Robbie Lynch.
Into the box now, Robbie Lynch. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stewart is there. And that's the third out. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Scranton leads it 3-1. Now to the plate, Mike Heath, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Here's the pitch. Now here's a drive out to right center field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Batting fifth, no fielder, number 14.
Coming to the plate now, Kristen Stewart. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Popped him up. And Duhar is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Riley Green.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Riley Green. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Heath leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Batting it.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box now, Nico Goodrum, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Runners are at first and third, one away. Popped straight up. And no one will track it down. Popped up. Andujar is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Ronnie Rodriguez.
Now at the plate, Ronnie Rodriguez. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And that's in there for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
In now, Anthony Volpe, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. Oh and 1, here it comes. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0 and 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0 and 2.
Let's do it, guys.
Now another 0-2. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Now
coming to the plate now, Miguel Andujar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Kevin Moss. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Standing in now, DeAndre Rudolph grounded up the first baseline. Pitch is popped up. In there, a base hit.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit. And get you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
Into the box now, Garrett Cooper, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up to second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We play 2.5. Scranton leads it 6-1. Riding in once again, Chauncey Hogsett. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Hogsett makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, Parker Meadows, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Riley Green.
Ready for another chance? Riley Green. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Standing in, Brian Aubrey.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The windup and the 0-1. And he couldn't get on top of it as this is popped up behind shortstop. Rodriguez backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now that's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, James Yancey, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
Digging in once again, Robbie Lynch. He flew out in his last at-bat. A bullet to first base, and they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Scranton leads it 6-1. Leading off the inning, Spencer Templeton, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1-0 the count. Popped up. And there's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Heath.
So striding in, Mike Heath. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 14.
So coming to the plate, Kristen Stewart. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Ball 1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We played 4 full. Scranton leads it 6-1. Tyson Ross, a right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here.
Tyson.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jacoby Ellsbury. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
In the air to straightaway right. Meadows moves over, 1 away. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Andujar. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Weak grounder down the line at third. Hogsett comes up with it. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up. Scranton leads it 6-1. Leading off the inning, Riley Green, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? And this is taken for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Nico Goodrum.
Stepping in, Nico Goodrum. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
One out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second. Lynch is right there. Gets dirty and gloves it. Hats off to that one.
That was a great defensive play there. And you know, he's not the guy you'd necessarily expect to make a play like that. He's not known for his glove skills.
Into the box, Ronnie Rodriguez. And a bouncing ball, foul. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
2-2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
The 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Well, it's been a while since they had a base runner, more than 3 innings to be precise, but they've got one now. We'll see if they can get a little something going here.
Standing in now, Chauncey Hogsett, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Digging in now, Kevin Moss comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup, but this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time, and maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup. Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Ready once again, DeAndre Rudolph. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says the third base umpire Patrick Johnson. It's ball 1. Ross is 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. In now, Garrett Cooper, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1 from Ross. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The for me, check swings were right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box now, Brian Aubrey, as he puts it on the ground to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Scranton leads it 6-1. Stepping up now, Parker Meadows. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cooper is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
The center fielder, number 12, Riley Green.
Striding into the box, Riley Green, ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
That's a good pitcher right there. Just can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Spencer Templeton. Liner in there for a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Throw won't get him.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter giving that bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Mike Heath is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. So stepping in, James Yancey. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Yancey.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll get in there safely.
Hey, D-Roll, that's great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in a hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
Standing in now, Robbie Lynch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, he rips this one the other way, but caught down there at third. And that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
So digging in now, Jacoby Ellsbury. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Yancey, base runner at first with 1 out. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. The 1-1 home. Lofted in the air out to right field. Meadows has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Anthony.
Into the box, Anthony Volpe. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone.
7-inning stretch.
So striding forward now, Kristen Stewart. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Looked like the changeup slipped out that time, and it misses well above the zone.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
A swing and a ground ball to third, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand
Now
after blowing a fastball by him, he would speed his bat up.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. In now, Riley Green. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Man, he's kicking himself after that pitch. As soon as it left his hand, he knew it was a mistake. The next thing he knew, it was screaming through the night sky and over the fence.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Nico Goodrow. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 1-2. Here it comes. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting. Shortstop. Ronnie Rodriguez.
Into the box, Ronnie Rodriguez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. A 1 pitch on its way. And this will be fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Popped up. Lynch over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting. Number 16.
Now in the box, Chauncey Hogsett. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that's in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Slider. Good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Ellsbury will make the catch, and with that, the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 6-3. Stepping into the box, Miguel Andujar. He'll lead it off against Tyson Ross.
Miguel Andujar.
Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now
Jumped
batting.
all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Kevin Moss. as he rips it on the ground to second. Goodrum on the grass on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Digging in, DeAndre Rudolph. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says the third base umpire Patrick Johnson. It's ball 1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, and he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. The 1-2 is offered out and missed. He chased it for strike 3. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Scranton leads it 6-3. Leading off the inning, Parker Meadows, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
The right fielder.
Hard hit ball to short. Volpe is up with it, and he retired 1 away.
The center fielder, number 12, Riley Green.
Digging in, Riley Green. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The first baseman, number 8, Spencer Templeton.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Spencer Templeton. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Now it's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Oh, now what you want to be doing on 2-0. Back to 2-1 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
All even now, 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Cooper is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. At the plate, Garrett Cooper. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
The left fielder, Garrett Cooper.
And the pitch. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will land untouched. Here's the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You've got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Standing in now, Brian Aubrey, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Meadows moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The batter, the right fielder, Yancey.
Ready for another shot now, James Yancey. He's set and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Robbie Lynch. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Popped up. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. From the belt, the pitch. Check swing here and a little looper. Oh, and he just throws the glove up there and stares it for out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. Scranton leads it 6-3. Tommy Canely is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Number 48, Tommy Canely.
Stepping up to the plate, Mike Heath. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't rally. 0-1 the count. Comes set and the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart down the third baseline. Endahar brings it in on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Oh man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and they're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
In now, Riley Green, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 2 out, nobody on. And he holds up on this one, but it's a called strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for as a player.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders get the win to take a 2-0 series lead. Emmett Rodriguez earns the victory on the mound. Jim Gage permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious Rail Riders, 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.